What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I am back out of the cave, hiding with the full beard and a hairy back, because I've been in the cave, in the labs, whatever you want to call it, and I've been messing around. So when all my friends and all my 3D friends who don't really hear from me, some of my friends call me a hermit, and you are right, because I do go into the lab and I stay in there and I get deep into learning things, because there's so much things out here now. I mean, we basically live in the future. Now I'm playing with this program called Sora, and I pay for the premium version of ChatGPT. Gives you a little bit extra, and it gives you prompts, and it gives you image prompts. Apparently unlimited when it comes to the image prompts. I know that much. So I'm just sitting here messing around, and I'm like, man, what is going on? Me as a 3D designer, as a 3D artist, as a visual effects person, this is a good piece of tool to work with. But for the guys who went to school for all these years and studied and did and mastered their craft, you got AI coming out of nowhere and just matching you. It's like it's scary, but cool. Is that a horse on a is that a cow on a bike? Oh, come on. So today I'm just gonna go over some of the prompts that I've put together in Sora. Just That's funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's creative. I love that one. There's so many prompts. You could just sit here and just look at the prompts that some people created, and you can see their imagination. Now, yes, we all know that it's not 100% the person, the prompter, that is making this. This is just a person that's guiding the prompt to make these amazing pieces of video. And you could take these videos and add them to your videos. So this is why you see most of the videos you look at, they look fake, or you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. Like in our world, like in that 3D world, and people who know what AI looks like, we can identify it. My little kid, since he's been sitting here with me all the time, looking at me and looking at AI, he can tell the difference between AI immediately. He says, oh, that's AI. Ooh, I like this one. So I'm just going to go over a couple of prompts. I just wanted to talk about it because, yes, I'm always late to the game, but sometimes you don't got to be first for everything. I don't want to be first for everything. Breaking news. I just found out that Sora is out, and I want to be the first one to tell you. That's not my style. That's why you always see me do videos late, because I want to get a feel of it. You know what I mean? And you can this tool can be very, very useful. So let's go to my library now. See, these are a couple of prompts that I put together, and obviously some of them look good and some of them don't look good. I'm clearly not a good prompter, so let me go through my prompts so we can talk about it, so I can just like go over it. Dogs sumo wrestling on a busy intersection. Now it put the crowd there, and people were looking like they're cheering, but most of the people in the background is not actually staring at the dogs. And I guess the AI tried to put something around the dog so it can look like sumo wrestlers, because I guess it couldn't tell where the diaper would go. I call it a diaper. And it gave me, when I prompted, it gave me 2 prompts to see which one I wanted to pick from. So the first one I just showed you is a good prompt. This one right here is weird. It's wonky. It's very wonky. First of all, if you really want to get technical, these lights here are green and these cars are going this way. So that is absolutely a traffic disaster, okay? Because none of these cars are supposed to be going this fast, going this way with these lights green. It is going to be a disaster. But hey, AI knows best. They ain't seen no accidents yet, bruh. All right, so that's just my dog prompt. So I said to myself, let me get a little bit more creative. A creepy looking man picking his nose with an extremely long finger. Now you look at it, I'm thinking I wanted this guy's finger to be like mad long, at least over 12 inches, just to be hilarious, but it just gave me this. And I'm like, all right, and explain to me about the girl in the background. I didn't even ask for a girl. See, who's this? Right? That's mad creepy, bruh. And she's like, you're picking your nose right in front of me. Yuck. That's what I kind of got. So now this one is a little interesting, because I said I want 500 people trying to climb a wall at the exact same time. And when I typed in that prompt, it gave me 2 videos that I can choose from with Sora. And you look at it, I'm noticing that everybody's looking generic. All the colors are like default colors. There's no logos or writings on any of the shirts or any of it. And it's like they all look disarrayed. Like this one right here, he's very rude. You're pushing this lady down. He's like, come on, I want to climb the wall at the same time. This guy right here, there's a guy who he was smart enough to bring his own gear. Like, right, at least you see somebody. It actually put like backpacks on. Like, there's a backpack right here. So I was like, okay, I wish you could have put more backpacks, but that's the thing. With these kind of video generators, some of them you get credits, so most of them want you to use your credits up. Yeah, you can add little things to it. Now this guy right here in the yellow, he's thinking outside the box. He's like, why am I trying to climb up the wall with these guys? I can go right here. So he gave me two versions of that. Let me go back to it. This is another version. This one looks a little bit more crazier. This guy's Spider-Man right here. These guys are climbing the wall with no gear, no logos on their shirts. You can clearly see it's generically made. Of course, look at this guy here going on the wall. There's a bunch of Spider-Men and women, but they're trying their best. They're trying. They ain't gonna make it, but they're trying. And go to another prompt. Now, this prompt was a little weird prompt. I don't even know why. I asked for many newborn hairless cats in the middle of New York City, and you know, somebody's walking by throwing a boomerang. I don't see no boomerang in this, and I just see, you know, they did get the mask though, so you see New York City, so it does know to put a mask on people's face. Like this guy has a mask, and I guess everything looks. If you just took a glance at this, you would say this is a regular New York City cutaway. Nothing too big to see here. But these cats here look like some type of demonic force is pushing these cats, and these cats are like, help! Oh my god, I'm being dragged. I don't know what's going on here. Help me, people. Is what I'm assuming they were thinking. Let's see what the other prompt is. Oh yeah, and this prompt right here. See, so it tried to do boomerang. You saw that right there. It looked like something. It looked like a creature actually found its way into our dimension and just happened to glitch into our dimension for a few seconds and go back out, like right here, and then whoop, right back in. These cats are not necessarily too hairless, but you know, I get it. I'm looking at just everything around me, the people in the background, this little person here. Where's your parent? It did a pretty good job making a city-like environment. So this is just from a prompt. So do we have a future when it comes to 3D animation? Now, this is kind of weird. I'm going to tell you why. Because once upon a time, I live in Brooklyn, in New York. So once upon a time, I would go to I would drive down to downtown Brooklyn around Court and Atlantic. And there was always a platter of fully grown rats piled to the top in a pyramid shape. And the person just used to leave them there on the corner. And I was like, I think it's, I forgot where it is, but somewhere downtown Brooklyn. And I used to always drive by there and see that. And I'm like, who put these fresh rats in a platter and left it there? And here's the mysterious part. And every week when I drove in that area, I would see fresh rats re-put back on the platter. So somebody was coming out there replacing the rats. Who would do that? There's some really strange people living here on Earth. All right, and this is another version of it right here. So, yeah, I don't know why the plate is spinning. All right. Oh, yeah, it's another one right here. So, yeah, let me just let that play. Turned around. This girl's, like, looking around. She's like, okay, yeah, let me check out my rats. I'm in New York City. Like, look at me. Anybody want to play the rats? So, this one right here, when I was in school, they used to tell me this when I was in elementary school. I used to go to PS 161 in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, and it was a piano teacher, and she used to always say, good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. And that stuck with me. And now I just said, let me put that as a prompt, and this is what it got. This, what the hell, nothing. A lady running. It's a great scenery if you just needed a jogging scene. If you look at her arms, it looks a little wonky when she's running, kind of throws you off track a little bit, like it rewind itself. But you know, it just gave you that prompt, and then it gave me, you know, when you make the prompt, it gives you two to choose from. They're both garbage. So, but the most garbage one is this one. Oh my lord! When I first did this one, I was like, okay, you know what? This is not gonna work. A man with laser eyes that can fly and has a logo on his shirt and has a neon cape. Now, they got the cityscape okay. It looks generic-y, but I mean, why? Look at this. I mean, that's not a good prompt right there. That's boo. Boo. And then it gave me this one, which is, oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy. I mean, yeah, let's use that. You know, let me send it to somebody. They'll pay me big bucks for this. Yep. a lot of people are using AI to make money. I just typed in epic fight scene. That's all I typed in was epic fight scene. So I guess AI is trying to give me an epic fight scene. It looks wonky. It doesn't look like an epic fight scene. It looks like a disaster. But man, that's what it gave me. But it gave me a nice background. I didn't really be specific when I said epic fight scene. So it just said, you know what? It'll take the wheel from there. And this is what happens when it takes the wheel. This prompt right here, I don't understand. I tried to make it like a brown-skinned young man with a strong build in the style of DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, in an epic fight scene with strong warriors. And this is what it gave me. The warriors do look strong, but this dude right here looked like he from Tekken 1. You know, like this is first generation Tekken. So, I don't know. I mean, come on, AI. You could have done way better than that. I personally thought that was a good prompt, if you ask me. You know, and this is what it gave me here. I don't know. This one is a little okay. He's flying. He took off. But then, where's this flame going? He's pointing it to the wrong people. You know what I mean? And, you know, but I don't know. Not really impressed with that prompt. This one right here. See, I took this prompt from someone else. The original prompt was, I think it was an old man in his 70s reflecting life, right? And I just changed the prompt to a brown skin because, you know, all my melanated friends are telling me that when they do prompts and the prompts are having a lot of trouble doing melanated brown people's skin, black people's skin, as you would call them. And so I'm like, you know, let's get it real. You know, it's black people here, so, you know, try to make some brown skin. But I've seen some really nice brown skin. I think you just got to work a little harder when it comes to it. Because look at this guy. If you look at this, I can use this as a cutaway, except for the coffee just appearing through the photo. You know, you can always go in there and it's like he's reflecting. He's like, you know what? I had this cup of coffee in 1970. I wish I could drink it right now. Thank God they got the technology that I could pull matter out of old pictures and relive the days when I used to drink that coffee. Yeah. I got 2 glasses, one on the table and one in my eyes because I'm blind as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, so this is someone else's prompt that I just edited. This too is also someone's prompt that I actually changed and edited. A brown-skinned baby wearing a bunny costume, curiously reaching out to touch a real bunny. Now, I just changed a couple of prompts. The other one, I think, was a kitty, and it was just a regular child. I like to see how the prompts do brown skin, how they predict, how they show black people, you know, because we matter too. And plus, we're beautiful. Shoot, what the hell? Anyway, besides that, so this is what it gave me, a bunny. This one right here, I gotta say, mwah. Bouquet in the background, blurred out in the background. The baby is not really looking directly at the bunny. The bunny looks somewhat real, but not too real. So, but this is a good, this could be like a good cutaway for something. So that is usable. And it gave me 2 prompts. Now this one looks like a little teddy bear bunny. And the baby, but this one looks good too. And I love how they made the baby's hair, the baby's face. They even put an earring in the baby's ear. So I got to give them prompts. So I kind of take back about black skin and black features. You know, you just got to mess around with it. Let me go back to my other prompts. So I only got a few more prompts left here. No, is that it? Yeah, these prompts right here were just some random prompts that I was just making. Don't want to get in too much deep into that. I was just messing around. Nothing really too much to talk about. Same thing again. I decided to take that same prompt and just switch it up a little bit, and it gave me this. So some of the prompts, garbage. Some of them are really good. Like this one right here didn't really come out the way I wanted it to come out. I mean, but you can still use this for something if you really wanted to generate video. This one right here, hilarious. 50 cats skydiving while holding cameras. Okay, so that's what you got. And they're not really holding cameras, but, you know, they're getting the job. And, you know, those kitties, that's going to be their last video because guess what? I don't see no parachutes on kitty. So they're going to probably waste all 9 lives just falling out the sky. So, you know, that's pretty good right here. A young warrior. What I had ChatGPT write me a prompt, and I copied and pasted into Sora, thinking it's going to be an amazing prompt. But no, this is what I got. So, yeah. I mean, to me, these prompts are hit or miss, if you ask me. This one was a little hilarious. This is a man with no arms that's supposed to be skydiving while playing a piano. Now, this guy on the left here, he has arms. So, and that keyboard, I've never ever seen a keyboard like that before. But let's be real, the wind in his hair. If you're a 3D animator, that's not going to be easy to make wind blow in his hair like that. And that piano, I have no idea what's going on. This must be some type of different earth because it's spinning around in like a domey-like feature. I don't know why he's telling us that, trying to tell us something secretly. This one was the most hilarious because, okay, he does have an arm because I'm seeing him play, but he just has 3 fingers, and his foot is all the way up to the top. Do you know how that's gonna hurt just by doing that? Putting your foot way up there and putting your other foot down there. And who's the other guy? Is there 2 people there? Because it looks like it. And where's the other guy's hand? A lot of crazy stuff going on here, but that's just that prompt right there. Now, remember when all these women say they'll prefer to go into the forest with a bear than a man? So I did a rendition of, oh, the bears don't want you. They're going to flamethrow your ass out of there. But these prompts didn't come out too well. A bear with a woman in the forest, the bear holding flamethrowers, setting fires to everything, women are running. So didn't really see any women running, but the bear is technically not setting fires to everything. It's this dude right here. He's the one that's setting fire. See him? Who's this guy? And what is he looking at? Is he looking through a camera? You know, so sometimes those prompts can be mega wonky. It's the same prompt again. You know, everybody's just chilling like, what is wrong with this bear? He doesn't want his hair. You know, they'd rather be in the forest with a bear than a man. And, you know, good luck. This is what the bear's going to do to you. He gonna be like, get out of my forest, you monsters. What are you talking about, bear? You think I'm gonna like you? Get out of here. Tried him, you know, but that didn't work too well. It's another one. This one looks like he has a vacuum cleaner doing. I don't know what's going on here, but that one's what you call hilarious. And you got a few more prompts here, and it's the same thing too. I started off with this prompt right here. This prompt is pretty good, man. There's no women in the scene, but bear running through the forest with a flamethrower. He's like, screw all this. And then I said, okay, you know what? Let's put a bear with a woman. Oh, what is going on, Sora? I have to verify I'm a human. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what. All right, yeah. So a woman here is just chilling with a bear and just minding her business. That was pretty much it. Let's see if I can get back now that Sora did that weird thing. I got to get it all the way to the bottom. But I just wanted to show some prompts here that I did with Sora. Hilarious stuff going on here. Didn't want to make the video too long, but these long form videos, I mean, can't rush it. If you have a short attention span, I can't help you. But you know, if you have a long attention span, then hopefully you made it all the way to this video right here. But this is just me talking about Sora. I get it. I got it with ChatGPT. If you pay for the one that's $19 or $20 a month, then you can you have Sora, and then you have image prompts too. So who knows? I might do some image prompts later on another video. But thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions about Sora, and if you have any prompts that you would like to give me, please put them joints in the comment section. I would love to see what your prompts are, because I'll try them prompts. And if you give me some really good prompts, I'll use them and see how they come out. All right. So talk to you guys next time I make a video up in this mug.